Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. Tonight I'm going to do a speed run to the best of my ability of this game to try and get you 100% game score. Now this will take around an hour and I will go through how you get all the achievements and how to proceed through the game. The first 3 achievements I have already got, so I'll just tell you how to do them. So let's get into it. Hopefully this will be a helpful step-by-step guide. So first thing you want to do is you'll get a cursor pop up, and you just around her face you just mash the A button, and I guess it symbolises cameras going off. You do this for maybe 10 seconds and it'll go to a cutscene. Once she falls asleep, we will go inside her handbag, and you can interact with things, but you really don't have to. Like, you can open the case, take the lid off the spray stuff, whatnot. Open and close the case. Phone will go off. Click the answer button. Slide to open. Click on the message box, then click the green button to send the message. Yeah, it's very very little that you actually have to do in this game. But if you want those achievements, pretty fast, pretty easy. I'd recommend it to get the game score and to get the Microsoft rewards. My personal opinion on game score is if you have more game score, I'm going to take you seriously as a gamer. So obviously you just want to throw all the ice out, you kind of want to throw them at an arc. But if it melts, it'll come back into the glass, so you need to get them all out fast before they start dropping back in. Now, it can be a bit of a pain, this one. But if you do it at an arc, like I did, your achievement should pop up. It won't for me because I've already got it. And once you've done that, all the ice will pop back into the glass, and then just pull them to the bottom. Fish will appear. Once these ice cubes are at the bottom, they cannot be brought back to the surface, so if you've failed this achievement, just proceed and come back to this chapter at a later date. But that will be your first achievement for this game. Now run another cutscene, and it's going to cut to the radio that is on her left hand side. So what you want to do here is each one of these points on the board, you want to move the marker towards, and then press one of these buttons each time. So you got to move to the first one, a picture will go up, then click the button, let the scene play out, click the other button, let the scene play out. Then move dial to the next one, rinse and repeat. Train going for a town, train going for a tunnel. Move the dial to the next one. Boat in sun, boat in fog. A town lit up and a rainy town. I'm not even sure it's meant to be a cactus or seaweed. Then there's bubbles, it must be seaweed. Then thunder, the seaweed, I guess. Ferris wheel. Going up and down. You may not realise this now, but these are actually kind of spoilers for what's going to happen in the game. And once you move the dial again, you'll get a cutscene and your achievement. Right, so that's 2 achievements you should have by now in less than 6 minutes. So this is where you get your next achievement, your 3rd achievement, and all you have to do is click on the billboard to the right hand side, then click the crane above the billboard 3 times after it's finished moving. And so that's 1, 2 and 3. On number 3 it'll bring it back over the billboard and highlight the billboard even more, and you'll get your next achievement. To proceed to the next area, just drag the sun down. And for this bit, all you gotta do is grab the radio and drag it to the ground. Right, so now we're on a train. I do believe that's the end of the first chapter, we're on chapter 2. So it's going to go to the track system on the top above the bars, and all you gotta do is peel back the photos that stuck to the glass. So just grab it and pull here. Kind of a beautiful story to this game if you take note of it. It's kind of hard not to, because you can't skip any cutscenes. And now we are on our next achievement, achievement number 4 I believe. And all you gotta do here is to refuse pay by picking up the coins, throwing them off screen. Just keep doing it until the achievement pops. And there we go, we got our achievement. So moving forward, all you gotta do is pick up the coins, put them in the slots. Then press the 2 buttons of an adult and a child, then click the green button. 2 tickets will pop out of the little machine. Pick the first ticket up, put it underneath the stamp. But before you press the stamp down, move the dial all the way to the bottom so you get the wiggly blue lines. Then click on the handle and drag it down. Now pick up the stamp again and put it in the little box to the right hand side. And rinse and repeat. And that will take us to our next bit. So what you've got to do here now is just click on this picture and you'll put droplets of water on it. When it comes to uncovering stuff, when you uncover about 80% of it, it kind of goes to the next bit. There'll be a continuous thing that happens on this game where you've got to uncover stuff. So it's around 80%. So you just got to uncover the 2 photos, and with your cursor click on the train and drag it to the right hand side, which will like speed the train up, and just do the same again. Chugga chugga choo choo. Some quite beautiful music to this game as well. So what you want to do now when the cutscene ends is the seat next to her, in front of her, you'll see some little footprints on the ground. All you got to do is create a line from where the footprints are to the door, and you just like mash the floor. So if you see my cursor, just mash the floor, create the line, and it'll go to the door. The fish will follow, and we follow the fish, apparently. So now we sit on a rock and some little jellyfish are going to pop up, and we can just click on the jellyfish and they'll start doing things. They let off little notes, which is quite harmonic and beautiful, and then it goes to the next scene. If you haven't clicked on already, we're the little fish. We are the little fish. Right, so this next part is actually where you can get your next achievement from. Another one is super easy, super easy. All off for this game. There may be 2 achievements, in fact, that people kind of struggle with, but I'll try and make them as simplistic as possible. And I only say they may struggle because if you have trouble mashing buttons or placing an item, I failed placing the item the first time because I thought it was like automatic, but not as much as I thought it would be. Anyway, so for this one, you want to grab the pieces of wood and throw them in the hole, like between the woman and the other side of the dock. Just drag the wooden boards down. And eventually you'll get an achievement. And once you've done that, just drag a piece of wood down, like hold on to it and drag it down, and you'll start placing a bridge. Once we've done that, this blue box will move a little bit, then you drag that down. So there's actually 2 achievements you can get rather quickly here. The one we've just got, and the next one that was coming up momentarily. So on this, for some reason you have to interact, but all you have to do is place the money in the hand that pops up. By just moving it up and to the left. I think the black hand was supposed to symbolise that once you hand over money, it disappears into the abyss. Kind of a lot to read into in this game, and you kind of make your own conclusions. So the next achievement is actually on this boat, and it's really, really easy. Right. This game would be a lot faster if you could skip cutscenes. Like 5 minutes long. Right, so what you want to do on this is pick up the key and place it in the hole. Then click on the key again and turn it to your left, which will turn the engine on. Then pick up the little hand radio thing. Just hold it in for a couple seconds. Your next achievement will pop up. Then press the green button just to the right of the steering wheel. Then pull the throttle upwards. And that will set in motion the next scene. And in fact, I forgot about this one, but we're about to get another achievement. So that'll be 3 achievements rather fast. Right, so the 4 things we need to discover on this, and take control of the boat, go down to the bottom right hand side and 2 little buoy things will pop up. Then we go up to the top, a 3rd one will pop up. Then we go close to the middle and some fish will pop up. This will put a tiny little cutscene on and some fish pop up on that. Then once the fish have done what they do, go to the bottom of the island, do not go to the island, and your 4th buoy will pop up and you'll get your achievement. Then just dock the boat and you've done. From placing those planks of wood in that hole to the next achievement we're about to get, maybe this time, maybe like the fastest time you'll get achievements on the game. Some others are a bit drawn out, like you may get one over a 10-minute time period. So this, in my personal opinion, is like the fastest time you will get achievements. Right, so what we're doing now is we've got to clear these leaves away. And the fastest way to do this actually is grab up one of the big ones and just drag it towards everything else. Then now you've only got 3 leaves, and if you just drag one and bump it into all the others, there you go. So now you want to click on a picture and just move it around like, yeah, whirl it around like this. The picture will become clearer. Let go, it'll come up to the surface like this, then click on it and it'll dismiss it. Do it again. and when we try doing it to the third one will actually sync, and we chase it. And and this is where we get our next achievement. So the mommy fish pops up, and we take control of the fish, and what we do is we create a circle around the photo, but we do not touch the photo. That's very important. So there's kind of like a symbolism for this, saying like she's not ready to see what the photo holds yet. And there we go, created our circle, and then just hit the photo to proceed to the next area. Yeah, I do believe that you'll see later on, if you've not played this before, it does come back into it, spoiler alert, but it's kind of like symbolism saying you're not ready for this. So looking at our achievements, we should have a mighty 600 game score already, which is pretty good. We've been playing for 22 minutes. In fact, you can actually get another achievement right now, which I totally forgot about again. So what you're going to do is, the curtains are what we're meant to interact with, but if you look at the far right, there's a pinwheel. Far left, sorry, there's a pinwheel. What you want to do is click on the fan and just hold the fan. It'll make the pinwheel go around, and there's your next achievement. To proceed, you'll see the curtain, cut the ropes that's holding the curtain up, and we'll proceed to the next area. For this one, we need to turn on the 4 lights above the pictures. Then, on the picture of the little girl, on the right hand side, drag it to the left hand side. Where on the picture on the left hand side, grab the roller and just do an up and down motion, and it will like smooth out the picture. So now we are moving forward again. So now we're focusing on a shutter, and what you want to do is grab the little blue handle at the bottom of the screen, pull it to the top, and it will unveil the cinematographer. And this next bit is where we actually get our next achievement. There is an umbrella to the top right hand side. You just click it a couple times, fall in a box, and we get our umbrella. Then what you want to do is click on the light, then click on the pulley and pull it down. It's very, very easy. Playing this the first time, I would have said to myself, that umbrella does not really cover the little girl. Moving on, we need to click the elevator, go up. And now we need to unpack for our apartment by just clicking on the box, and it'll unpack everything and place it itself. Yeah, just do. So on this one, you want to click the yellow tape and just pull it upwards, then up and to the right. then click the box a bunch of times and it'll just unpack. And as you can see, it's starting to look like her apartment. Now, this will pop up again later on, so just remember this. It's not like a big thing you need to remember, it's just, you're like, oh yeah. Then just pull these files out of the cabinets, the blue files, sorry. Once you've done the ones that are visible, you grab the doors and slide them to the right or left hand side. Then just pull more out. So some in the middle, some on the left and right. And once you've done it all, it'll go to a cutscene. You'll see the mother at work unhappy while her child is at home unhappy. But you know, that's life. People have got to do what they've got to do to provide for their child, even if it costs us quite a lot. So on this one, there's several TVs that pop up and we're kind of going to match them. But it's kind of important. So this picture here will be the next cutscene after this. So what you want to do is click all the TVs twice. And this is the area we'll be going to this building actually. So click the TV again, then it'll go to this. And now this is inside the building that we will be going to next. So click all the TVs again to mix and match. Now, take note of the dolphin in the top right hand side of the screen. And click the TVs again. This will pop up later as well. It's kind of like a spoiler alert for what's to come. So the carousel will pop up later on. And as you can see, it's more bright, she's more happy to see the carousel. And it's the final bit. Right, so now we are at that building I just shown you on those TVs to the left hand side. And there's not really much to do on this until we get inside. Alright, we're underwater but it's raining. Weird. Right, so now there's a big dolphin to the right hand side of your screen. For the next achievement, what you're going to do is grab the dolphin, pull it all the way to the bottom, then let it go. And that's your next achievement. Then, from where your person is to the escalator, just mash the floor, make a line. And it'll start off the next cutscene. Now there's not that much more to do. It's mostly cutscenes. There will be other videos on my channel if you just want the achievements and you don't want me to talk about the cutscenes, so just go through them. Go through them if that's what you want. So I've done this twice now, so I've done it just for the achievements. I've done this will be the walkthrough. So this to me symbolises that she's found herself because she's a little fish, and she's looking around for the mother, and no mother's nowhere to be seen. So she's aware that she's lost and on her own, as you can see by the expression on her face. See, I don't mind games like this. I'm usually into like more fast-paced shooting kind of games, PUBG, Call of Duty, Elder Scrolls kind of stuff. But this is actually art, this game, because it tells a beautiful story, it's well put together, and it's simplistic. When things get complicated, that's where you lose the beauty of it, and it becomes kind of an annoyance. So you basically just hold A on it and wipe away all the mess. Yeah, if you're getting flashes like of lines pop up on the screen, it's normal. It's happened to me a couple of times when I've done this. Just uncover like 90% of the picture and you'll go to the next cutscene. So as you can see, all the little fish have just disappeared when the little girl showed up, so I'm guessing this is showing how alone she really feels. Everything flees from her, leaves her. Is that lightning in the water? It's weird. So the little girl ran away and we're pursuing her now through weeds, seaweed, and I guess that's supposed to symbolise something, that we all get lost while we're in. And to see what's ahead, we need to clear what's in front of us by just clicking on the seaweed and pulling it upwards. Will clear away the seaweed. So I guess that's supposed to symbolise a mother losing control one time and scaring the bejesus out of her daughter. Moving on to the next interactive bit. Click the balloons dropping down and hook it to the top left side. Then click on 3 balloons and it will start inflating them. It'll inflate them all. Then you want to pick up the little fish that are on the floor and it will place them on the stands. Then click on these pieces of wood, place them on the platforms. So this is another symbolic piece saying, like, even though her mother was there, the time they had together was fleeting because she always had to leave. And I think most people have that with certain individuals in their life. Now let's move on to the next interactive piece where you grab onto a gate. So if you grab the right gate first, you want to hold the A onto it and pull it to the top right hand side of your screen, so it'll come to the right, and same with the left hand, to top and the left. And with this, we want to pull the handle down and spin the red wheel to the right hand side. Just keep spinning it until it goes into the cutscene. Now clear the condensation off this screen. So with this one, you want to grab the banner, like kind of looks like a billboard, but you want to pull it all the way down. Then do the same with this speaker on the left and the speaker on the right. Everything will collapse, and all the lights will point on the center stage, and that's where you'll be sat. Mother shows up, but she's late, missing the time that you had together, but she's still happy to see you. Right, so this one, there's more seaweed that we've got to pull out, so you just hold on to it and pull upwards. One piece of it may be tricky to do, so you gotta click it in like a specific spot. So I just tried clicking onto that, it didn't work. So this last piece was tricky for me, it didn't work last time I did it, but now it did. Then all you gotta do is spin the wheel. Spin! Then the vault will open and it'll proceed to the next part. And I believe this is where we get our achievement. Our next achievement. No, not this part, it's a little bit further on. So what you're going to do on this is place the lights, pick them up, place them, then pull the rags off the speakers. Then there's a lever to flip on the top right hand side. Then two people will pop up with their phones and you've got to click the take a photo button. And at this point, I guess the girl's getting a bit fed up that she's winning everything, but the person who she's winning it for is not there. I guess she's trying to win approval from one person. So, moving on to the next bit, you remember this from the mouldy town we were in earlier. You're going to open the cabinet and just throw everything, if you can click on it. So click on them and pull them up. For some reason it's like I've become super sensitive. Yeah, pick them up, throw it, click on the chair which will knock it over, and that'll go to the next cutscene. Now this is symbolising her, she's going to college and taking the one thing that she holds dear to her from her childhood. And now all we do, because it's a scrapbook, I actually thought it was just a picture, so just click on it and pull it upwards. For this bit you want to open the curtains by pulling them left and right. Then there's two piles of books on the table. You want to pull them left and right. Then you want to pick up the cassette and place it in the cassette player. Close the cassette player and it'll go on to the next scene. And I believe this symbolises her, even though she's broke free from her mother, she's at college or university, she's still alone and maybe feeling more alone than ever. So now we pull this page back, as that's just one aspect of her story. And now we're in a classroom. We've got to pull the pencil case out, so I click on it and pull it downwards. You'll place it on top, then pull the zip, which will get all her pens out, pull the books out. On the middle book, pull it to the left hand side and it'll open the book. Then the rest of the books, just pull them down and it'll get them out, taking you to the next cutscene. Right, so this is the next achievement. Once you're on this, if you restart the chapter, you'll have to do a lot again, like a 10-minute cutscene. So what you want to do for this is hold A, which will get you in the water, then mash A like you're playing Street Fighter. You go mash it like you're breaking a car on Street Fighter, if you're that old. So yeah, let's do it. If you stop mashing it until you're at the end of the pool, you will not get this achievement and you have to redo it. So this is kind of one of the tricky achievements, so I hope you can do it. And I apologise, you will hear me mashing this button. The screen will go blank, just keep mashing A through it. This is us going through the darkness of our life and coming out the other side, because everything ends, the good and the bad, and we become a more rounded person for going through it. So that's that. And there's not much left of the game now, we're nearly done. This is her realising no matter what she does, no matter how many trophies she does, it doesn't account for anything because she's still all alone. So she's in a swimming pool actually full with trophies and she's alone. So you just press the middle button as much as you can. And yes, I did see the... I thought to myself at first, and it's just like a Harry Potter scene. And you're probably thinking the same thing too. Wingardium Leviosa. So now the mommy fish has come back. I'm not entirely sure where the little fish went. It was with us at one point. There it is. Now they go their own way together, but are also leading us to the right path. And the final barrier we must get down, that breakthrough. So on this one, it's a bit interactive. There's coral all over the walls. All you gotta do is highlight them. So just mash the A button, you'll highlight loads of purple stuff, loads of blue stuff. Then there's some sausage-like things here. Mash that, you'll highlight them goldish. Then some like mushrooms growing, you'll highlight them. Then this is going to break it halfway through to the final part of the game. So there's 6 lights, 3 on either side. What you want to do first is highlight all of them, and they'll light up. And now we are on the mirror part. So this bit is kind of temperamental. You need to do this your first attempt, or you're going to have to do it again. So if you can see where my cursor is, this piece that my cursor is over, this piece, they're both in the right order. Then this piece is also in the right order. So I'm going to start placing them down to make it easier. Once you've got them in the general location, it will place it itself once you release it. So just place it as close to the next bit as you can. Then grab this from the top left hand side, place it in the middle. Then grab this one from the far right hand side, place it at the top, which will place it. And this bit, just place it there. So you should get your achievement for placing it the first time. And what you want to do now is just mash the mirror, and it'll go through all the cutscenes, the journey that we've gone through. And then you want to grab on the wheel and pull it to the right hand side, which will set the wheel going faster and faster. So that is it, that's all you have to do. This cutscene is going to play out, and then you get your final 2 achievements. You literally nothing you have to do now. So you've completed the game. I will keep recording. See, I personally believe that this scene is showing that the mother knows how precious these times are together, and she wishes she had more of them, and she weren't held back by work. And this bit here for me is saying that she will always hold her daughter inside of her. I believe she just said, "I love you." And now our character's having a sudden realisation that her mother is no longer there. And she just said, "I'm sorry." I'm not a lip reader, by the way. But yes, the daughter is now regretting the time that she wasted frivolously doing other things, and now she's ready to see the picture. I heard a quote once saying, "Mother is God in the eyes of a child." I think this game kind of proves that. Now we're swimming past all the things that brought us to our conclusion, and maybe leaving those things behind and accepting that they happened. And there is our final 2 achievements, and that is the picture that the fish didn't want us to see. And that's literally it. That is the game 100% completed. Oh, sorry, that was the picture. We'll move these things to one side. You can end the game there if that's what it's you just wanted, the achievements. I kind of believe that this story, even like you interacting with all the objects, is the spirit of the mother. Maybe I'm wrong on that one, but I believe you play as the spirit of the mother, bringing the person, your daughter, to the conclusion that you're always being with her. Anyway, that's my take on it. That's 1,000 game score in less than an hour. So yeah, I hope this video helps, and if you like it, leave a like, subscribe. I'll do more walkthroughs, do more achievement videos, and I'll catch you next time, guys.